All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. All right, thank you for your time today. So, for those of you who do not know who I am, my name is Khandis Butler, and I am so honored to introduce myself as your new assistant principal here at Hancock Park. I am ecstatic to meet all of you. It is such an honor to be working alongside you with you. I am here to lead you, but I also am going to work alongside you. I'm excited for this journey. Okay, but before we get into the good stuff, let me go ahead and tell you a little bit about myself. As you know, I said my name is Candace Butler. Been in education about 5 years now. I am married. My husband and I do not have any children yet. However, we are the proud fur parents of two fur babies that we love so much. We like to travel and try new cuisines. So, just a little bit about me. But as the year progresses, you will learn more about me. Okay, to get into the good stuff. So my leadership foundation or my leadership philosophy. So I always tell people that my leadership is going to be rooted in certain values and principles. And those are faith, love, integrity. That's a big one. Family, respect, generosity, and creativity. These are just the values that while I was going through my leadership program, I really had to do some introspective reflections on what my leadership style would be. And these are the values that are most important to me, not only as a leader, but as a person. These are the values that I feel like are important, will be important to help me lead you the best way I can, okay? So these values will guide every decision that I make as we turn this school around together. So, as a leader, your new leader, my strengths will include empathy, collaboration, and vision. I like to lead with the heart. Okay, some I find that as a weakness or classify that as a weakness. I think that's a strength, especially when we're coming to when we're thinking about leading others. Also, collaboration. Collaboration is important in any job. If you don't already know that, you soon will. Okay, and then vision, all right? So these qualities allow me to connect authentically with you guys, with people, and inspire collective growth. And growth is big for me, okay? And collective because we're one whole body. At the same time, I do also recognize blind spots such as conflict avoidance and idealism, and I'm committed to addressing them directly to strengthen trust, okay? My leadership approach is grounded in transformational leadership, which inspires change through vision and motivation. All right, and also servant leadership, which emphasizes listening, empathy, and service. Again, going back to that leading with the heart. I want you guys to always know that I know before anything, I know you're human. Okay, I know we've all worked for leaders who we felt like, well, are not human or forget that we're human. But I want to restore your faith in knowing that you have a leader who knows you're human, okay? And above anything else, I'm going to show you empathy. And you're going to know that I care. We're going to get work done, but you're going to know that I care. We're in this together, okay? I care about you. I care for your well-being as a whole person, not just an educator. I don't just care about data. I care about you as a whole person. So together, these leadership theories align with my personality, my values, my personal values, and they're going to help me ensure that I lead with both heart and strategy, which I feel like is a healthy healthy balance. Okay, just to go into depth again, my core values, as I mentioned, are faith, love, integrity, family, respect, generosity, and creativity. I am also creative, so we're gonna think of some creative ways. We're gonna have to tap into our creativity to help us get on track, right, and get where we're going. So these values, though, they're not just words for me; they are a compass. Okay, for my leadership, as I stated, they're going to guide how I lead you here. Okay? All right. So leading from faith and love means I approach challenges with hope and compassion. Okay? Yeah. Integrity also ensures that my decisions are transparent and fair. I'm big on integrity. while I was a classroom teacher, I always would say, hey, what's integrity? I would always ask them, what is integrity? And they knew this was an expectation. Integrity is what you do when no one's watching, right? So if I expect that from my students, I'm going to also, of course, expect that from you guys. I'm going to do everything. I'm going to have integrity. I expect you to do the same, right? Okay, so creativity also allows you. I'm a creative person inside the workplace, outside the workplace. I'm a creative person, and what creativity, allows me to do is it finds innovative solutions. Okay, I'm not one of those leaders that think I know it all. I know I don't know it all. Of course, I'm new, but even when I'm 10 years in, I know an effective leader knows how to follow. So I know that I don't know it all. You guys may have more creative solutions, more innovative ways. So while respect and generosity help me build a culture of belonging, I also, all these values are important to me. Creativity, respecting you, generosity, being fair, all of these are important to me. Okay, and all of these values, listening to your ideas, leading with you, being able to learn, being generous, having integrity, these are going to help me shape my work and how we are going to reinvent Hancock Park. Okay, all right. So hold on, that's my nose. So together we are going to create a culture where every student and teacher here feels valued. I apologize, you guys. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous. This is a new role for me. Before stepping into this role, I've had many conversations with my mentor. And she just, knowing what my leadership philosophy is, she affirmed that my values that I have set up before me of faith, integrity, and respect, and creativity, along with collaborative leadership style, will serve me in guiding this school through change. But she also reminded me that vision must be paired with actionable steps. So I want you guys to also keep me accountable, okay? But she also encouraged me to continue practicing conflict resolution. I know that's going to come up. I know that sometimes we would disagree, but I'm going to try to always give you constructive criticism. Anything that I do is going to be for the betterment or for the well-being of us as a whole, as a collective, okay? But again, together we are going to go far. We're going to build that culture where we all feel valued and capable. I want you all to know that everybody plays a vital role. There are so many moving parts. I'm committed to leading you guys with those values that I said were so important. And I believe that our collaborative efforts and you guys trusting me and me trusting you guys is going to help us make sure that Hancock Park thrives, okay? Thank you for your time. I'm sorry. I hope I didn't sound like a babbling lunatic. Like I said, I was a little nervous, but I'm human, so I'm okay with admitting that. But I am so happy to be here. I'm so happy to learn from you guys, lead you with love and compassion and empathy, and grow together as a whole. So thank you again for welcoming me. Thank you for welcoming me, and I look forward to the journey ahead. Okay, thank you for your time. No.